What's good, man? I decided to do this small tutorial on how to add what I call a Drake effect or the sweeping effect on an instrumental or beat. I just learned how to do it. When I learn new things, I like to share it. So first things first, simple and plain. On your track, wherever you have your track at, it's important to know the tempo. So I just use the BPM, which automatically comes with Logic. If you're at all familiar with Logic, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. All right, you got to figure out where do you want this sweep to cut off at. Check that. And I'm just doing this randomly, so I'm bouncing. All right. All right. Since that in place, the next thing I want to do is load up an EQ. Simple. All right. Now, just ignore this. This is just like a preset I have it on for my vocals. So I'm clearing that out. What you need to do is you need to look at this high pass filter. It doesn't even matter if you know the name of it or not, which it does, but it does. But anyway, so just press this. And so bring this. This is the key. All right. So let's start down here. I would say turn this up to about right there. All right. All right. Yeah. So listen, just say keep this on. Let's say 8. Put this on 8 down here. I don't know the correct term for it. Just put it on 8. All right. Just drag this and drag the high pass filter to about, depending on the beat now, but I would say anywhere from 100, in between 100 and 200. Drag it somewhere along those lines. You might want to take this down just a bit. 7 to do. Nope, I changed my mind. Taking it back to 8. All right, so listen to it, how the beat sounds now. All right, you know what I'm saying when I say that Drake feel, which is cool, but you wanted to do that sweep, and what I'm talking about is this right here. All right, yeah, fucking right. That's what you want. All right, so keep it here. You got it here. So let's go back over that. Let's do this quick. All right. So drop this all the way down. Bring this all the way up. Take this off. Click this. All right. Bring it out just a little. Bring this to about 8. 8 to 7, 7 to 8. Doesn't matter. And then just drag it from 1 to 200. Quick. Bow. There you go. All right. So next thing you want to do. Let me show you how to automate. First thing you want to do. See right up here. Hopefully this is showing. Let me see what makes this show. I'm thinking automatically it's just up here. So see this right here. You need to click this. Bow. There you go. It's already activated. Don't mess with this. Just click this. Right here, you need to pull that down. It's going to show you EQ, which is right here. It's going to show it. Come to this. All right. Now, this is important. And this is only when you're trying to do the Drake effect. You just want to find that high pass. All right. In order to find that, you need to go to high frequency or high shelf gain. Fuck it. Let's see. We're just gonna go right here. All right. Just see if this. All right, that's correct. Cause it's already on 150. So this is what we want to do, man. When it's sweeping, you want the sweep to stop at about, let's say 10 10k 10k hertz. So all right. So this is your starting point. This is your end point. This is where you want it to end. All right, and maybe 8 will probably do it. So just come and take a listen and watch it. Right, hot shit, right? Right. All right, cool. So you did that part, but you're not finished yet. All right. The problem you're gonna have now is that this thing will not go back to normal. So you're gonna have to turn this frequency, this high shelf, on and off. All right. So what you want to do now is go back to EQ and go to high cut on and off. All right. So basically you're gonna turn it on from here to here because that's where you want the effect to be. So just find your line. You want to click, click. There you go. You're gonna click, and on is when it's all the way up. All right, and click. So you only want it on up here. So go down here, or whatever the beginning is, and make sure you turn everything off. Just bring those down. So it's only going to be in effect from this area. So let's see if it's going to turn off after this. It's just going to kind of watch it. I'm going to stretch it a little. All right, so here's it's going. All right, and the thing is, we want to make sure it cuts off after this instead of. Cool. So we're good. So you did that part. All right, remember it's the high cut. Going back, it shows the two things that you did. All right, that's cool. You just did the sweep. That's all to it. But now, let me show you something extra. I'm pretty sure if you're doing this, you're going to want to throw some more effects in there too, just like the mute. The mute is always cool to have the beat just totally drop out when it's coming towards the end. So what you want to do, same process. Go here, go to main this time, and go to mute. All right? So what I usually like to do is mute the last, maybe the last few, I don't know, bars or seconds. Like, for example, I could just say it in my head. I'm just listening to the beat. I know I want to mute right here. Drop right there. So whatever that little, that small part is right there, that's what we want to drop. All right. So we got to figure out what it is. All right. Out. So we want to out at this line right here. And it's not going to be the same for every beat, but I'm just showing you how to use it. So this is your mute. And I talk too fucking much. I know, man, I know. All right, so you just kind of mapping this out. Is this, all right. So now I might be wrong. Now what I'm thinking is the muted part is the part that's up. So go back here. You want to make sure you turn this off because you don't want all of this music. Oh, I might be wrong. I'm wrong. All right, the muted part is down, so I'm wrong. All right, so bring this back up. Bring this. Exactly, there we go. So let's just have, we're going to listen to it. So it starts right here. Whoa. So check this out. Fuck. All right. So check it out. Hey, fly shit, I fuck with it. One more thing, man. Here's one more tip for you. I had this problem, man. If you pay attention when the high shelf comes here, watch the levels, because if you know anything about mixing, you don't want to clip. You know, even though I have my dB set to 10, that's another tip for you. Anytime you're doing mixtape mixing, man, you want to go ahead and set it to 10 to give yourself some headroom, and you can work with that. So, but you don't want to clip. Now watch out. Exactly. See that? Right here. You don't want that. So this is what I did. All right. You want to make sure that as this thing is dragging from here to here, that this Q is kind of decreasing slowly. All right. So what you need to do, same process. Go here, EQ. You want to go to high cut because that's what we're working with, Q factor. And let's see. Let's see where it starts. So we're starting here. All right, so here's our starting point. You're just gonna find it. So the Q is at 7. All right, but we want it to, 7 is, I messed up right there. You just want to make sure it's not exactly at 7. Maybe you want it to end at, let's say, 4, because when it's at 7, it's very high. So when you come up higher and it's hitting those high frequencies, it's gonna really jack some things up. So you want to be at a 4 instead of a 7. So check this out. All right, I think it's gonna do it slowly now. Or maybe not. Here it is. Good. And just let's watch my levels. And I notice I'm still clipping a little, but that's just coming from me. And if I'm still clipping just like this, alright, better. It's better. And that's it, man. That's all to it.